Hi everyone, it's Crumble Chris here. Welcome to Thursday, the 14th of March's live stream. We have lots of news to get through, so I'm just going to get started. So, Gearbox has released an image of a game which no one seems to have any idea which game it is, and whether or not it's a new game that they are talking about. So, have they been working on a new game, or is it a new franchise that we don't know about? Yesterday evening, the @Gearbox official Twitter account posted an image which seems to have everyone confused. The text which goes with it, "Time to tease another game for PAX," has left everyone wondering what the other game is, given that a teaser for what is presumed to be Borderlands 3 was released before this. A game by the name of Mars Underground launches on Steam tomorrow, which is March the 15th. Mars Underground is a 16-bit styled top-down adventure game about your first day at school. But like being in the movie Groundhog Day, every day is your first day at school. The game's been built by Moloch Media out of Australia. The teaser trailer video is interesting and it looks like it will be a fun game. I really strongly suggest you look up the trailer if you're interested and pick up the game tomorrow. Fortnite is to introduce an undo purchase button. They announced it via Reddit that in a new update which will be released shortly, players will be able to undo their purchases as long as they do it within 5 minutes of making it. It was explained by an Epic engineering developer as them not wanting to benefit from or add friction to accidental purchases or purchases made then regretted very quickly. Let's just hope buyer's remorse doesn't kick in too quickly for their players. And speaking of Fortnite, players on the Switch are no longer joining PlayStation 4 or Xbox One matchmaking by default anymore. The latest patch, which was issued earlier this week, separate from the patch I spoke about a few seconds ago, now makes players take part in cross-play pools by default and matches people using the Nintendo Switch version with Android and iOS players instead of other console players, which makes it more difficult for them to mix with the larger console player pool. There has been some confusion over this story, where some outlets have said it's not possible to play with console players, but it is. I've been able to set it up to be able to do so. All you have to do is go in and fiddle about. Unfortunately, you have to fiddle and to make it work. But it does work. You can play with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players still. It just is a bit more complicated than it used to be. So, Dauntless gets a new monster. The monster hunting game is getting a new monster in its latest patch. The latest patch in Dauntless features a few new things and a couple of reworked bits to play with, but one of those you might find interesting is a new monster. Given that Dauntless is a monster hunting game, this is a pretty good thing. This update also contains the third hunt pass and reworks an older weapon, but it hasn't been specified which weapon. So let's see what that is. Those of you that play Overwatch on the test servers will know about the hero Baptiste. Baptiste will be coming to the live version of the servers on the 19th of March. Baptiste is a combat medic. They've been on the test servers since February and will make their way to the live platform, as I said, on the 19th of March. Their full name is Jean-Baptiste Augustin, and as a support class character with a history of being in the Caribbean Coalition military group Antalon. They come with a submachine gun that launches biotic grenades, which heal other players, as well as an ability called Regenerative Burst, which heals players over time. They also have the Immortality Field and Amplification Matrix, which is the hero's ultimate and doubles the effectiveness of their allies' healing and damage hits. So Baptiste is turning out to be a very strong hero. Hopefully he's going to make gameplay on Overwatch very interesting. Sega has stopped selling the new Yakuza game after one of the voice actors of the game was arrested on drug charges. Pierre Taki, I think that's how you pronounce his name, I apologise if I butchered it, who voices one of the characters within the Yakuza game Judgment, was arrested on suspicion of cocaine use. As a result of this, Sega announced that it was suspending sales of Judgment, also known as Judge Eyes in Japan, and the game has been pulled from digital stores and physical shipments have been stopped. So who knows what's going to happen with this game now, if it's going to come back at some point, or if that's the end of it. We don't know. Two separate sources have spoken to The Root Gaming about Animal Crossing and leaked the release date for the Switch. So you may want to start saving up those bells now. The release date is, wait for it, it's going to be in September 2019. This is not that far away. I'm very excited for this release as it gives a slower-paced, more sedate style of gameplay which not many other games give you. Make sure you keep an eye out for the official release date from Nintendo, which hopefully with the information inside this leak we will be hearing soon. And finally, former Ubisoft and EA studio head Jade Raymond has joined Google. We don't know where she's joined Google. We know she's the VP of something. We just don't know what. Jade Raymond is an industry veteran and joined Google at an undisclosed position within the firm, although her Twitter account did state that she will be the VP of something. Doesn't state what, but the VP of something. This may well be tied to the big announcement Google is set to make at GDC 19 on the 19th of March. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I don't know about you guys. I'm keen to hear what you think. Is there any news I've missed that you want to hear about? Let me know in the comments or in the chat. The chat is here. I'll try and keep up and read it all. I will be doing more news on Sunday, so we will have additional news on Sunday. So check back then for more news. Now, we have some games to play. There are 4 different games we can play today. Let's change. Here we go. Watch me talk. So we have 4 different games we can play today. There is Surgeon Simulator, Splasher, Stairden, or, well, 5 games, sorry. Or you can watch me butcher myself on Fortnite. And I'm not sure I've played Fortnite yet, so that might be interesting. Or there's Brawlhalla. Both of those last 2 will be played on the Switch, and I will be using my Switch Pro controller to play. It's down to you what you would like to see me play. Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, there have been a few different things going on this week with regards to the gaming world. Google has said they've got some big announcements set for GDC 19, as I mentioned during the news segment. I don't know what this announcement is. The suspicion is that this announcement will be that Google are going to enter the gaming world in some way with a console. I don't think it's going to be game streaming. I think we already know that's going to come. I don't think that's going to be what happens. I think they're going to produce some hardware. So with that in mind, when GDC 19 happens on the 19th, which is in 5 days' time, I'm going to be keeping my eyes and ears peeled just to find out what's going on. So, no one's talking to me on the chat. And because no one's talking to me on the chat, I'm going to play Surgeon Simulator. So, let's play. And now I have this camera. So, I have not played Surgeon Simulator before. I've had it for a while. This is Surgeon Simulator A&E Anniversary Edition. And now you should be able to hear it. Just making sure I haven't got any YouTube videos open or anything. So, this is Surgeon Simulator. This is my mouse button. This is my mouse controlling things. A-W-E-R. A-W-E-R. A-W... A-W-E-R. A-W-E-R. Let's see. Can I put it here? A-W-E-R. 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 Okay, so I think I've got that. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go to the operations, I guess. The patient's name is Bob. We are doing this. I don't know what this is. It's a heart transplant. Okay. Performance analysis is incomplete. Well, that's because we haven't done anything yet. Okay. I don't know what this means. Begin operation. Let's see how quickly I kill Bob. Okay. A-W-E. Oh, knocking stuff down here. Let's see. W-E-R. Okay, let's go forward. Let's go down. W-E-R. No. W-E-R. A. A. W. How do I move the thumb then? No. I don't know what I'm doing here. A-W-E-R. Let's... What's over here? This is not fun. I am really not enjoying this. Okay. W-E-R. Oh no. Oh, yay! I'm not sure what I meant to be doing, but yeah. Okay, so let's... Oh. Oh dear, I just psychedelically... I'm not sure what I did there. Oh, okay. W-E-R, no. W-E-R, no. Oh, of course, I need to do that. Then go down. Then go W-E-R. Will that allow me to hold it? Bring it up, no. W-E-R. W-E-R. I can swear. I can do lots of things, but this is very psychedelic. W-E-R. Hey, have I picked something up? If I did, I just dropped it in there. Ooh, this is very psychedelic. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Ooh, is there a heart in there? Ooh, you can't see what I'm doing. I just realised that. You can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's click a button. Now you can see what I'm doing. Resume. Oh, I'm sorry. This is very psychedelic. I'm really not sure what I'm doing here. Okay, so W-E-R-A. And then I lift. Ooh! Ooh, I nearly picked it up! Down. W-E-R. Nope. Let's go over here. Down. W-E-I. Oh, no! Oh, this is so fun! Except I'm not broadcasting anymore, apparently. I think my internet's having a problem. There we go. So am I actually live? No. Have I got stuff open that's causing a problem? I don't know. Something is going on here. Okay, well, it seems to be working. Okay, so let's try and pick up the saw. Did I pick up anything? to normal. I just hit something. I don't know what I did. This is so fun. Nope. Nope. I am really struggling here. I am really having a problem. I do not know what's going on. It's as if my internet is really playing up and I don't understand why. W. Nope. Nope. This is getting risky. Oh dear. Okay, so I am clearly not very good at this. But it's fun all the same. I picked it up! I picked it up! I'm rattling along. I don't know what I'm doing here. Is it on? No. No! Oh no! Something is really going wrong here, guys. I'm going to have to finish the stream because I'm struggling to broadcast. I'm dropping frames like crazy. Something is really going wrong. I don't know. Look, I'm really sorry. I'm going to finish it here. Internet issues, I guess? I'm not sure. It was working fine earlier.